Hey guys, welcome back to Tapin Podcast by TTBE. It's your girl Myesha here again. I'm so excited to talk to you guys. So I was in New York this weekend with my church conference, and it was such an enlightening experience. It was a fresh oil conference, and it just brought so much light to my life. It gave me so much illuminating ideas and just opened my heart up. So I'm just ready to share these gems with you guys. But the thing that I want to talk about today is helping people more than you help yourself, or having so many people attached to you that's attached to your energy that drains you, that exhausts you, that mentally drains you. And I think that we come to a place in life sometimes where we help our family too much or we help our friends too much, and we don't really even know who we are. We only know who we are when we always constantly helping, but we don't know who we are when we don't help people. And I'm not saying that you need to just stop helping people or you need to cut everybody off, but when you find time for yourself and when you say no or when you try to have balance with helping people, you will find something interesting about yourself. You will hear things, you will see things, clarity will come, and you will understand who you are as a person. I think most of us in this world, we kind of get off of just like helping people, and we find some type of completeness or wholeness with adding substance to someone else's life when you're losing yourself at the same time. You might find yourself very tired sometimes. You might find yourself very exhausted. You might find yourself at a place of confusion, or you might find yourself at a place of, not understanding what's going on around you. And that's because everyone is pulling from you. And when people are constantly pulling from you and pulling from you, you have nothing left inside of you. You have nothing left. And that's when the drinking comes. That's when the anxiety comes. That's when the depression comes. That's when, you're doing things that are not of you. You start to live in other people's problems and you start to live in other people's lives, right? So when I think about how God works, right, and I think about the spirituality of who I am and who I'm becoming, I find myself actually never feeling alone. And I think I came very far because I used to always feel alone. And if I wasn't around somebody, if I wasn't helping somebody, if I wasn't giving somebody, if I wasn't remaking somebody or building somebody up, I didn't know what to do with myself because I was so scared of being alone that it took so much work out of me to say no because I was scared of losing that person. It took so much out of me just to say I can't because I was scared of not having that person around me. But I think the closer I've have become with God and the closer that I'm building this bond spiritually, I don't feel alone anymore. I'm not scared to say no. I'm not scared to be by myself. I'm not scared to experience life without other people. I'm no longer scared. And I think someone who's watching this video might feel very scared that if they tell their family member no, that their family not going to love them anymore. If they tell a friend no, that they're not going to be their best friend anymore. But I'm here to tell you that if you can't love on yourself, if you can't build your own spirituality and those people can't respect it around you, then honestly, that's the choice right there. The answer is right in front of you. You understand? It's right in front of you. What's the hesitation? Why are you so hesitant when it comes down to controlling or having boundaries around your own life? What's the hesitation? And you have to ask yourself that. You have to say to yourself, what is the hesitation? Why am I in fear of other people? You know why? Because somewhere along the line, you feed off of the helping other people, or you feed off of other people misery, and you feed off of people needing you so much, and you don't even know how much you need yourself. You're not really sure how much you need yourself because you never gave yourself enough time to really figure that out, because everybody was always pulling from you. So I'm here to kind of tell you that when you open up your heart and you open up your mind and you open up your space and you give it to yourself just a little bit, maybe a lot of it, because I like to give a little to people that need me and a lot to myself so that I can pour into them and I can pour into myself as well. But you will find yourself in a place where it's peaceful yet scary though. It might be at ease, but very difficult at the same time, because now you're going to start battling things with yourself that you never even knew. You're going to start battling that voice inside your head that tells you you can't, or you can, or you wouldn't, or you shouldn't. You're going to battle things internally. The reason why you're stagnant, the reason why you're not getting out the place that you belong, the reason why you talk so much and not doing the work behind it. You're going to see why, because guess what? You only got satisfaction when you was doing something for somebody. That's the only reason why. You didn't get satisfied with yourself because you never really proved how much you can become with yourself. You haven't done that yet. So when you get to that point, when you start telling those people no, when you start telling those people you can't, when you start finding satisfaction within yourself, when you start placing things in front of you and accomplishing them one by one, you will start to realize that now I know who I am. Without that family member, without that friend, without that lover, I know who I am. I know what I'm supposed to be doing and what my purpose is. You understand? And when you're trying to find your purpose, you need silence, you need focus, you don't need any distractions. So take this note from me, because I don't even know if y'all can hear how deep, how my voice is changing, because I've been working on this whole sober thing lately, and I'm really pushing forward to just kind of pull back away from the toxins so that I can deliver, these godly words and these words of wisdom, and let God use me to the full potential. But I am still a work in progress. But I'm here to let you know, don't be so hard on yourself. Take it one day at a time and eliminate all the distractions one at a time. Don't just go missing and fall off the face of the earth. Like, just take your steps. And I promise you this, the amount of steps that you take, it's going to, the destination or where you're trying to be will be so much more clear. You want clarity. Clarity is within yourself. Clarity doesn't come from nobody else. It's within you. So make sure you tap in with this podcast. Tap in with Myesha Banks, the evolution of my voice. And I can't wait to, talk to you guys in the next episode. Thank you for listening, y'all.